Okay, so Casey's gonna help me make this video. So there's a fish tank. This bucket that's sitting right here is for the new water from the pet store, from the fish store. I'm not actually gonna do a water change right now because we're getting ready to leave, but I'll basically show you what to do. So get this other bucket in here. You don't need to follow, it's fine. So we've got two buckets. This bucket is for old water that you take out of the tank. So you can use this cup and just dip in, open the top all the way, dip in, and pour out till you fill this bucket about halfway full of water. And then, first you gotta unplug everything though before you start taking the water out. So unplug everything, the lights will go out. There's these two plugs in the wall. You just have to unplug both of those and everything will go off. And then, so you get half the water out, and then you just open the new water up, pour in. There's a line back here. So there's this pipe right here, and you want to fill it up till where it's about halfway to the pipe going into the tank. So just somewhere right around here is where you want to fill it up to. And it takes it a while to adjust. So when you get close, when you start to get pretty close, then you gotta slow down and wait and let the water equilibrate, and then add a little more. Okay, so that's how you do the water. There's this thing here that you can just pull off, and it needs to be dumped about once a week when you do the water changes. So you just, and this top part comes out, so you just dump it into the wastewater. Okay, also once a week when you do the water changes, this stuff right here needs to be changed. So you can just pull it right out, and it gets kind of gross like that. And the water level in here will change when you do that. And so just throw this away in the trash, and then get a new piece about this size, and just shove it up all the way up against, there's a little plastic wall. Just kind of cram it in there so the water has to flow through it. And that's all you have to do there. And that should do it. The thermometer's floating around here. You want to keep it around 79 degrees is where you want it. So each week you want to use about half of this bucket. So one 5-gallon bucket should do 2 water changes. So just do about half at a time. Moving on. So we have these water jugs here, and you're going to have to get these occasionally. Just the purple cap distilled water from Walmart. And that you want to top off probably every 2 days. You want to look in here and just look in the back and see where the water level is. And wherever you add the water to on the water change is where you want to keep this water level with the distilled water. So just pour it in here till it's right up against that pipe. The same level that you do when you do a water change. And it's best to do that every 2 or 3 days. Alright, now to feed them. You can feed them every day, just once. And if you miss a day, it's not a huge deal, but every 3 or 4 days definitely they need some food. So there's these little ball things here, and you just get about 7 or 8, just a little pinch, and you gotta actually put them down in the water and hold them for a second, and the fish will come up and try to take them right out of your fingers. So I usually give them this or the other kind of food, these flakes. And for these, you do the same thing, just get a little pinch, about that much, and put it in the water again, and let it, so it kind of sinks and doesn't all stay on the top. And all this algae that you see on the glass, it looks bad, but it's not a big deal. It actually keeps the water keeps the water levels closer to where they should be. So it's nothing really to worry about. It's pretty bad right now, though. And that really, I think that's about all you need to do. So just email me if you have any questions. Adios.